And, like, that's perfectly fine for you to feel that way. And, like, no one's forcing you or knocking on your door or calling you or putting out ads anywhere that you need to see or that you need to, say have pentagrams or whatever at your house or whatever. Like, no one's telling you to do that. But the thing is like, not everyone believes in the devil. Some people are pagan, some people are Wiccan, some people are Buddhist, some people, but there's so many different religions. Everyone's an atheist to some religion. Like, you're an atheist to everyone, but I'm assuming, like, the Christian or Catholic God, whatever, right? Well, like, I'm just one more. I don't believe in any of it. For example, like, I'm not a fan of, like, really plain stuff, and I don't want to see churches, because I think it's offensive, because, like, all, like, the systematic, like, what's a good term for it that I could say on here? Pedonists, in the Catholic Church, that's offensive to me. No one in the world has to get along or agree, but if you think seeing something that you would deem demonic would somehow change you or hurt you, then either your faith is really fragile, or don't go around those things, because God doesn't exist. That's my opinion. You could do, whatever with that, we could respectfully agree to disagree, but this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, people shouldn't dictate what other people do with their lives, like, no matter what. What if the roles were reversed and, like, because I'm a Satanist, I'm a member of the Satanic Temple, but we don't believe in actual Satan. It's more of like pushing equality, loving yourself, making yourself, like, the biggest holiday we have is, like, our one own's birthday, right? Like, it's all about being the best version of yourself, not harming animals or children. Like, if you Google the satanic tenets, they're actually way more moral than anything you will find in any version of the Bible. But just imagine, like, say we were predominantly a Satanist or atheistic society, and there's a difference between devil worshippers and Satanists. There are people that do believe in the devil that call themselves Satanists, but they aren't. They're devil worshippers, because Satanists do not believe in Satan. It's a term. You could look into the meaning. You probably won't, but I'm just saying, like, let's say it was predominantly that, and you weren't allowed to wear crosses, you weren't allowed to go to church, or you were, but you were ridiculed for it, and, atheists would knock on your door and tell you that, it doesn't believe, like, that wouldn't be a good society either. Like, I would prefer it, but, I mean, everyone has their preferences, so, I mean, you can fully believe that. If you want to believe in a God that would, make flies with their sole purpose of eating little children's whatever out, if you think that you praying to get a parking spot in front of Walmart and that's God answering your prayers, but there's children dying of hunger, the same God that, like, God's the only one that killed people in the Bible, you realize that, right? Yeah, I mean, I could go on. You're probably not even listening this far, but if you actually read the Bible, you would not be Christian or Catholic or whatever you are, because it condones slavery, rape, pedophilia, genocide. There's fucking unicorns in the Bible, dude. Like, there's so many bad things that I couldn't even talk about it on here. So, I mean, you're fully within your right to believe that, and because I wish heaven was real. I wish religion was real to an extent, because, like, then it would kind of give you hope for, like, an afterlife, or hope that you would see someone, right? But if you'd have to live under someone's rule, because, like, you're not supposed to eat shellfish, you're not supposed to have mixed fabrics, you're not supposed to, covet anything, right? There's so many stupid things that are punishable by death. Right? And say Satan is the bad guy. Why do you then go to hell if Satan, like, wants you to do demonic stuff? Why would you go be punished by this Satan or Lucifer or whatever you want to call him? It doesn't make sense, does it? And just, like, very simple history, like, the Egyptians documented so much stuff, and you could clearly see, like, the winter solstice is what Christianity based fucking Christmas off of. Every single holiday, even down to the days of the week, is pagan. It's all pagan. Like, you can look it up, like, Google, like, Easter, for example. Why do you think we have the eggs and the bunnies? Like, there's so many different things. It has nothing to do with Jesus. It was written by a certain group of people that had severe daddy issues, that wanted there to be something, and they used the book to control stupid people. That's very simple. Think about it. Imagine a society today where if you ate shellfish, you were stoned to death, or if you wore mixed fabrics. Like, that just sounds stupid. And it's really funny that they literally changed the translation from pedophilia being bad to homosexuality being bad. That's kind of funny considering like what priests do and what the Catholic Church is known for. Like I said, you're fully within your right to believe whatever you want, but I feel like if you took the initiative and like actually studied and looked into the origins of things and didn't just blindly believe, because like, you know, I could say there's purple unicorns in my shoes, so I'm not going to wear my shoes, but if I started telling you, my bad, I started coughing, but if I started telling you you couldn't wear shoes because of my purple unicorns, then we'd have a problem. You see that?